Hi everyone, it's the Locksmith again. I should have done this a couple of days ago, this video, but I've been too busy to sit down and do it. So I did put a poll up and I asked what people wanted to see next. And one person voted and they wanted HU66, so I put HU66 up. As you know, it's a standard leashy tool, which everyone uses, good for most. Be it the bag group up until varying after 13, 14, they changed systems. Some are still on the 66 blades, some on the HU162T blades. And that's another thing I'll cover in a different video. This lock over here, I haven't actually picked it yet. I picked a pile up in the scrapyard just for practicing and for giggles, and I haven't lubed it or nothing, so I don't know how it's going to pick. Hopefully it goes really well. Right, now I'm trying to describe to people about tension. Now, tension is the turning force of what would have been the key. So if you push it way mega tight, like silly tight, up like that, you can see here, it's not going to work. It's going to what we call binding, which means the pin is stuck and it's not dropping down. Now, we don't want that. We want just the right amount of tension to be able to pick the pin so they go down, stay down, but they're still free, that we can feel which ones are binding. And then under here, then obviously we've got our spacing. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we've got depth 1 to 4 on the side. So I got told about tension, thinking about how I can explain it. And I was having a talk with my wonderful friend, Andrew. And he suggested, it's like putting the key in the door and turning it. But you don't use the amount you use to turn it. You just use a quarter of that strength, and that's enough. And it's a valid point, and I can't argue it. I mean, I explain things different to what he does, but he has a very valid point, which I hope other people understand. So I start with light tension. So I put my finger on it, my thumb, I should say, but there, and I push it up till it's gently until it just stops on top. I put a little smidgen more, and hopefully that's the right amount. So there's number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not enough tension. So that's I didn't push it all the way up. That's my bad. I was too busy talking and not concentrating. So you push it all the way up and then a little bit more. Not much more. There we go. That's better. You can feel a pin underneath it sticking. Right. So if it's springy, we'll leave it alone. If it's firm, we pick it. So this one, as you can see, is binding. So we go down a depth and then it's picked and it's springy, and that's fine. And then 7 and 8, they're fine. There's number 1, she's binding, pick. And now she's springy, so we'll leave her alone. Springy, 3, springy, 4, springy, 5, springy, 6, binding. There we go. Oh, no, I thought it was going to go, but it weren't. So I'll keep the right amount of tension. That's number 7. Now she's springy, she's a little bit binding, and there we go. Done. That was quick and simple. It is, once you get the hang of it, it's never easy at the very beginning. Now this is off like a 2002, 2003 VW Polo, this lock. And I find with these, they do require a bit more tension than others, but it's something you get a feel for as you go along. Decoding these is exactly the same as you decode any other car. So by here, where we got the depths, once it's picked, we go down and it'll rest on a number. For example, say this is number 1. So I put a bit of tension on it, it'll show you what I mean. We push on that, she's binding a bit, there she is, she's in between sizes a little bit, and I'd say that would be a 2, and if not, we'd cut to a 3 after. And then if I do this one, that's a 3, and then it'd be 1, 4, well, not 4, it'd be 2 and whatnot. I mean, not decoding it properly, obviously, but that's how the decoding sequence works. And we write down from number 1 to number 8, whatever numbers we got, we put it on machine and we cut it. Now, there's not many pro tips I can give you on picking this lock. The only tip I can give you is tension. This is where most people fail on. And usually I clear out with WD-40. I mean, I flush and flush and flush until all the dirt's out. Sometimes it takes a little bit, sometimes it takes a lot, depends on the lock. And these barrels do seize as well. I find that some of the pins and these just go, like the spring goes in it and they won't pick and they seize properly. So I've found tips and tricks along the way to do that. I use a used key or a blade I've cut with different depths, going well, all depths on number 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, and then I tap them in the lock to break it up. If they still won't move after that, there's no freedom there, but they've moved a little bit, I try picking the lock the way they are, and sometimes they set just in the right place for it to be able to turn. I will be putting another video up next week. I'm not sure what lock yet. I have got to get a couple more barrels in, so I want to do a couple of breakdowns and rebuilds of different barrels while I'm at it. And hopefully that'll be a bit more educational than me just going, I picked the lock, look how easy it is. It's easy when you've done it for a long time, you've done hundreds of locks. Sometimes it's, well, obviously if you're new, it's very, very hard. But in the next video, I will put a poll up to see what anybody wants me to do. I'll put a couple of locks up or whatever. Obviously in the comments if you want me to do a specific lock for you, specific vehicle. I believe I have a couple here. I think I got a Ford Focus. I've got a Vauxhall Insignia or Astra lock, so HU100, 101, and I got another one, I can't remember what's off, and I have a special treat put away safe. Which will be done for impressioning. So I'll show you all how to impression. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if there's any suggestions, just leave them in the comments, message me personally, whatever you want to do. If you've got any questions, please ask. And I'm more than happy to help.